Yeah, it depends on who the card chooses, leaving emotional bruises, yeah, and when the truth comes out, I know these suckers are clueless. So better watch your mouth because she really do this. And no need to speak because you know what the news is.
Well, hello, Scorpio, and welcome to CexxiTarot. Scorpio, this will be your edition of 7 whole days. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you would like to be notified when I go live. Scorpio, as a friendly reminder, we all have male and female energies within us. Although you see genders on the cards, keep in mind their energies. Scorpio, as I'm progressing through the reading, if you find, well, ain't no need for all that shit, because I don't do this for no other zodiac sign but Scorpio. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Phoenix. Hey, Kev. So, Scorpio, y'all ready for your weekly read? I'm going to pull one card from this deck to find out what your governing energy is. We're going to check the bottom of the deck and see why that is, and then I'm going to get into the weekly reading. Spirit, what is the governing energy for Scorpio during this week? What is the governing energy for Scorpio for this week?
Okay, I found this on the web for what is the governing energy for Scorpio Scorpion during this week. Check it out.
I don't know why I'm not going to say her name. Go away, Siri.
Okay.
I don't feel like this with this damn iPad today. Scorpio, the governing energy is loyalty. Loyalty. Is someone faithful to you? Is your loyalty being rewarded in kind with loyalty? Or is this saying that, Scorpio, you have my complete, undivided attention and I'm loyal to you? Or, Scorpio, is this you needing to reevaluate where your loyalties lie? I see all of this going on in your mind, Scorpio. Hey, Olive. Hello, Echo. At the bottom of the deck, you have air sign and new beginnings. I just did the Aquarius reading, and new beginning was their governing energy. So maybe you're dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra. But Scorpio, I see you sitting here, like you have a new beginning, or this person does. But with breakup, are you contemplating divorcing someone? Or are you in external energy to this force? Okay, and you're loyal to this person, and this person's loyal to you. But there is an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and they're experiencing some divorce or some breakup. You have a new beginning with this person, or they have a new beginning with you. Scorpio, I feel like what you are unaware of, and I feel like this is a hidden energy, that you're on a fast track to meeting your perfect person, your soulmate, if you have not already. I feel like you're in a very high and positive vibration, Scorpio. I feel like you're grounded, you're in alignment with yourself. Scorpio, I'm loving the energy so far. It feels good. Yeah. All right, so let's see why this loyalty is the governing energy. Let's see what's going on. What energies are awaiting Scorpio on Monday? Please and thank you. What energies are okay? On Monday, you have manifestation. So I see you will be making changes. There seems to be some compromising with the person to come to some sort of agreement. This has been something that has been worked on over time. What energies are awaiting Scorpio for Tuesday? I have a Virgo, a Leo, and a Sagittarius. What energies are awaiting Scorpio on Tuesday? On Tuesday, there's some lies being spread, okay? And these lies, you're going to have to be careful, because somebody coming to tell you something and they spinning the narrative. This might involve a Sagittarius, a Scorpio, or an Aquarius. What energies are awaiting Scorpio for Wednesday, please and thank you? On Wednesday, Scorpio, you have emotional pain. Emotional pain. I have a Taurus, a Gemini, and a Leo here. I feel like somebody is heartbroken. I don't know if it's you yet. We'll find out. I feel like somebody's heartbroken. It looks like it's a masculine energy. They may be crying about something. What's going on for Scorpio on Thursday? What's going on for Scorpio on Thursday? On Thursday, you have the rich guy, the rich guy. So this may be involving an Aries, a Gemini, a Cancer, or it might involve you, Scorpio, as this is the number 13. But I feel like somebody's trying to work on their finances and making some changes here. What energies are awaiting Scorpio for Friday, please and thank you? What energies are awaiting Scorpio for Friday, please and thank you? On Friday, Scorpio, there's some death magic going on. This might involve a Cancer or a Virgo or a Capricorn. Okay. I don't know if this is somebody wishing you dead. I'm going to tell you that right now. But whoever this is, they're very covert. They're very covert in the moves they're making. Somehow it's affecting your stability in some way. But I see a positive outcome. I see this hands up like Hulk. Who goes there? That's old type energy. Don't come back here. That's what I heard. What energies are waiting Scorpio on Saturday? What energies on Saturday, Scorpio? You have block. This might be involving a Pisces or a Sagittarius, okay? But I feel like there was something hidden here. Somebody's emotions or heart could be closed off. I feel like you will see through a situation as to why somebody has shut down, or maybe you're shutting down. What energies are awaiting Scorpio for Sunday, please and thank you? What energies are awaiting Scorpio on Sunday, please and thank you? What energies are awaiting Scorpio on Sunday, please and thank you? On Sunday, Scorpio, you have divinity. There's a Sagittarius, a Taurus, or an Aquarius here. And I feel like this is you having angelic protection, being divinely guided to let things play out in the appropriate time. Okay, I feel like you're also innocent in a situation. At the bottom of the deck, you have animosity and legal. Here I have a Libra, a Sagittarius, a Gemini. I have you, Scorpio. Okay, so I feel like somebody's angry at some decision that has been made. I feel like there could be a courthouse, something involving court or some legalities here. Okay, and somebody is really upset. It's like they're thinking about you though. They're thinking about you, and I feel like there was some communication that was had, and somebody's very upset with you. And with enamored Scorpio, fuck all this. This don't even matter. Cause with this I have Gemini and I have Virgo here as well as Sagittarius. I feel like Scorpio, somebody has set their sights on you. And there's another person here that is separated from another person. But I feel like they used to deal with your person or whatever this is, and somebody's enamored with you because they either divorced or separated, or maybe this is you, but love, I hear love calling your name. Yeah, you had third party sitch. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. So see the two sixes and the two twos. So okay, so this might be involving a Pisces. This might be involving a Virgo. This might be involving a Gemini. I'm sorry, a Taurus. This might be involving a Cancer, okay? But I feel like you doubled up. You doubled up. I don't know what this means, because I feel like there's an external energy here and you might be trusting this person. And I feel like somebody got some lustful desires going on. And again, I got Virgo, Sagittarius, and a Capricorn here. But it looked like there's a lot of desire, and somebody is trusting somebody here. But I feel like if it was a third party situation, it has been placed on hold. And somebody is kind of confused and trying to look at things from all sides like, yo, what's going on? What's going on? But Scorpio, in all honesty, with abuse and unbothered. And what's under this abandonment? I feel like, okay, I have a Leo, a Cancer, a Scorpio, a Aries, a Sagittarius. 2 9 cards. So you closing out some cycle. If you have been used to being hurt or being in a lot of pain, Scorpio, I feel like you transmuted that energy. There's a lot of stability here with the changes you made. I also feel like certain situations don't hurt you anymore. Yeah, with abandonment. I have Taurus, Scorpio, as well as Capricorn. I feel like you just left your old self behind. If people think they just gonna turn their back on you and leave you in the past where it used to hurt you, it don't bother you anymore. And that's why this governing energy of this loyalty is out here, because you're being very discerning on where you put your loyalty and who you are loyal to. Okay, talk to me. Well, Scorpio, on Monday, you have this manifestation. You've been praying for something, waiting for something, hoping for something. Okay, this may involve a Sagittarius, a Leo. Okay, and I feel like, hey, SB, hey, the Queenie. I feel like Scorpio, you're praying for something and you're about to get some enlightenment or some answers. Tell me about this manifestation for Monday for Scorpio. Mm, mm, mm. Just know, just know you're gonna get a lot of answers this week. At the bottom of the deck, you have stuck in the matrix and running away. Scorpio, I have Taurus, Gemini, Leo, Cancer, Leo, and Sagittarius. I feel like you leaving somebody that seem to be in a lot of confusion, will undervalue. You might feel like they don't appreciate you, they don't see what you bring to the table, or they're lazy or some shit. What cold is ice and gaining knowledge. There's you. This might involve an Aries, a Leo, a Virgo, a Capricorn, a Taurus, a Gemini. I feel like you find out something with gaining knowledge and cold as ice that turns you completely off. Okay, with superficial boo, that's Scorpio's energy, 8th house, and you could work with this person. And I feel like you gonna need to be careful about where you place, who or what you place importance upon. Okay, I feel like, okay, here I have Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Gemini, Virgo, and Sagittarius. It's something here about you sharing resources in a commitment or sharing resources with someone you're loyal to. But you have a downfall equals rise and say less. Here's a Leo, a Aries, a Virgo, a Gemini, a Cancer, and a Libra. I feel like you're going through something with this downfall, but you're going to rise up above this shit. And I feel like you're not talking, you're not saying shit. Squad and fake facade. Now, this is a lot of Virgo energy here and Libra and Aries energy. I feel like you got this crew that's a little fake. And you don't trust their ass because you overly cautious. But they think you all in. But no. Scorpio has their skeptical eye on. And this is why this loyalty is the governing energy. I'm hearing I don't fuck with you, you, or you, you, or you. Okay, Scorpio. So Scorpio in Nurse Ratchet mode. Cut them off. Shut them down. Shut them down. So Scorpio, I feel like with this manifesting and this bad credit, I feel like on Monday, there's some blessing being bestowed upon you. There was some financial behaviors that you had. It could have damaged your credit, but I think you coming up out of this. There's something coming in. I hope ain't nobody praying for your downfall. Lord, let me clarify this card. Why is this bad credit here? This could involve an Aries or a Capricorn. Why is this bad credit here? Because there's some changes. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. Forget it, Scorpio. That's good. That's good. It's good. At the bottom of the deck, you have ghosting and lightning. I feel like you're experiencing some sudden change, some positive change after leaving some toxicity, the devil behind. You it's somebody that got some addictions. They lazy. They just do indulge in the wrong shit. Fuck with the wrong people. Dating and divine timing. I feel like after dating this person for a while, okay, you gonna realize like, okay, this ain't going nowhere with the world. Some of y'all getting a lot of online attention. It's like somebody living a double life when it comes to a connection, or somebody don't have enough time to focus on the connection. But I do want you to know that with travel and this magnet, there's a lot of attraction, or you're attracting a lot of things as you move through these energies, Scorpio. I feel like with sad news and abundance, you could have had some bad news in relation to this money, but over time it's being worked out with serendipity. It's like you being protected and you gonna have this fortunate stroke of luck. So I feel like you was praying on something in relation to your money because you started seeing your credit go down or a loss in finances. But I want you to know the universe heard your prayers. They heard your prayers, and you're being gifted this rare gift tomorrow. Yeah, on Monday, it's a rare gift waiting for you. This is a special gift given to you, Scorpio. It's something about you have to seize the moment, seize this opportunity. It's bringing luck and success. You have the power to attract wealth, Scorpio. Hey, Rob. Tell me about this rare gift given to Scorpio on Monday. At the bottom of the deck, here's a Wheel of Fortune. This fortunate stroke of luck. Shadow work. So in the past, you decided to focus on your pain. You decided to place intense, I'm hearing intense attention on anything or any behavior, any thought, any low self-esteem you may have been carrying around. You did the work. So spirit is rewarding you. There's a renewal of your finances here, Scorpio, because of this. So you're now taking action. It's launching a new life of its own tomorrow. And what I'm saying, this rare gift that's being gifted to you from the universe is bringing you a lot of freedom, Scorpio. This is like good karma. It's like you took some risk, right? And this, whatever this risk is, you broke free. You're entering a new cycle. It's a lot of fast changes, and it's definitely a new direction. Tell me about this freedom on Monday for Scorpio. What is this rare gift and freedom for Scorpio on Monday? Spiritual revolution. I'm telling you, it's because you did some spiritual work. So there's a significant change in how you look at things. Maybe you were a Debbie Downer or a Doug Downer. I don't know, but it's now you move through energies and go with the flow. You're not so quick to judge people anymore. You understand, you overstand everyone has their own journey. So by being open and highly vibrating and being less judgmental, you find yourself easily able to navigate through the energetic noise of life. And this spiritual revolution and the change in your belief systems freed your mind. So you're being gifted something. For some of you tomorrow, you're going to find out that you were promoted. You were promoted. I feel like there's an urgent need for you to pay attention to lay a solid foundation. And I feel like somebody is going to accidentally tell you something tomorrow. And it's going to be the way you handle it that kind of surprises you yourself, Scorpio. Can you tell me about this spiritual revolution on Monday? What is this? The stars. Some of them with Aquarius. But I feel like this is you healing. I feel like you're getting a lot of attention. I feel like you have a positive outlook. And when it comes to the future, you're very optimistic, Scorpio. I feel like you're very happy on the inside. You went through a lot of healing, which allowed this renewal to take place, Scorpio. You're very inspiring, Scorpio. I feel like somebody's stressed, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and you're going to receive some message about some loss of money or some breakup or abandonment. This message is coming into you. I feel like Page of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Something's not working out here, and so you're going to receive some good news. Okay, and I feel like this good news, you could feel like your hard work, your effort, they were not being acknowledged, but they are tomorrow, because here's the return. Some of them with a Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Here's the return. Here's the return, because it's like now somebody like, no, I know what it is. I know what I want. I know what I need. Scorpio is you. I feel like you're able to fix something. Like this card right here is weird. It says your era, your era. Like this is your time to shine. And somebody, I want you to know what you don't know about is somebody secretly watches you, and they got this taboo, meaning like, you know this person, and I feel like it. Just listen to me, because this ain't gonna resonate with all of you. But you got a family member that lusts over you, Scorpio. Some of y'all got a family member that lusts over you. So let's see what this good fortune with this star energy is bringing, because it's very healing. Why is the star here? Judgmental stares. So people, you know what? You feel judged by other people. And you feel like it's a lot of pressure socially, and people don't like what it is you do or how you do it. And or this is how you used to be. And you could have felt self-conscious. That shit is over. That shit is over. End of the road. That shit is over. That shit is over. With conceding, I feel like you accepting something tomorrow exactly for what it is. Yes, you letting go of all types of illusions, Scorpio. You know, you are no longer facing this identity crisis. I feel like you broke free from some generational curse. I feel like when it came to attracting drama, you're no longer doing this. You have this inner peace. So that's Monday, and I love that for you. I love that for you. And all of that is bringing in better money, better resources. So Scorpio, on Tuesday, There's this false narrative. It can involve a Scorpio, a Sagittarius, or an Aquarius. Somebody is coming to tell you something and it's a lie. It is a lie. And I feel like with spiritual overload, this is your intuition, your spidey senses going off like something, 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 something just ain't right. And you might be like, I don't know about this. And with leadership, I see you taking charge of the situation, Scorpio. You like, it's because you have this high influence in business and you might be in charge or in some leadership role and you know your worth. You won't, don't let this emotionally affect you. Be very logical because somebody not telling you the whole truth. Okay, it can involve an Aries, a Virgo, a Capricorn, another Scorpio, a Sagittarius, or an Aquarius. And I feel like your spidey sense is going to go off, okay? And with belief systems, you know it's a lie with facade. You know, tomorrow on Tuesday, somebody expecting you to believe this bullshit, but you don't believe it. You don't believe it. Tell me about this facade, because there's a lie here. And you expecting this person to, whoever this is, you already suspicious of the conversation. Head held high, head held high. So this is so somebody coming to tell you on Tuesday that they're doing good. They're in a better space. They're confident. They're resilient. They making it through a tough time. It's not true. It's a facade. And see how she looking like something don't sound right. It's not true. It's a facade. Yeah. I feel like with walls of silence, you're just going to listen. You're just going to listen. I feel like with false accusations and candy shop, somebody could have accused you of looking for somebody else, choosing somebody else. But I feel like somebody lying on you. I feel like somebody lying on you or lying to you. Scorpio, I feel like the way you going to deal with it with kick rocks and healing heart is you just going, so somebody not keeping their word with false promises. They're not keeping their word. It's like they telling you something, but they don't intend to do it. And you know, this could be your boss. Whatever you do, keep your head held high. But I feel like you know they lying. Why are you telling Scorpio to keep their head held high? Why are you telling Scorpio? Two of Swords. Because it's like, you don't have all the information, right? You don't have all the information. And somebody will tell you, Scorpio, it was a hard choice. It was a hard choice. Or I don't know what to do. I feel like you need to keep your head held high because all the information ain't out yet, though. Somebody don't believe that you're going to make it through whatever this information is on Tuesday because somebody is trying to mislead you here. Okay, I feel like you do see the truth. This is a truthful conversation, and I feel like either you're unhappy or somebody's unhappy. I have Libra, Aries, and Taurus, but I feel like you do keep your composure. Or this could be your boss. You could be expressing something, or maybe this with a lawyer, and you like, look, I'm not happy about this. And somebody just sitting there listening. Somebody just sitting there listening. Yeah, and I feel like it's disappointing that something is now coming to a close. Okay, it could cause some instability and some money, some marriage, some finances. I feel like Scorpio, somebody, it can involve a Pisces or a Sagittarius. Somebody is unstable. There's no coming back from this shit. Somebody might try to come and reconcile, get your forgiveness, or might have to do with children. But there's no coming back from whatever this is. So I'm about to see what this Two of Swords is. What is this Two of Swords with his head held high? Why is this energy here? What is this Two of Swords with his head held high? Fake apologies. So somebody is trying to apologize to you to keep the peace. Okay? This is not a real apology. It's like they don't have no remorse for what they did. They don't feel guilty. They didn't change. And they keep doing some shit over again. This was a connection that was forged in fire. So this might involve an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This might be, hey Connie. This might be a connection that was forged out of passion. This person figure if they come across like everything's perfect, that everything will be okay in relation to a golden opportunity. I feel like this person watches you. They have a passive aggressive demeanor. There is a financial windfall here for you, but somebody acting like they happy you got it, but really they got all these issues with you with turbulence. That seemed like a dumb problem. What is this false narrative about on Tuesday? Can you tell me more about this false narrative? Smug. I'm telling you, this is somebody that's trying to tell you that they got something under control. This person can be real arrogant and shit. It might involve a Leo, a Gemini, or another Scorpio. But this feel like this something at work. I feel like you went through a lot that nobody know about. They can't even imagine. And they might think because you keeping your head held high, you smug. No, you keeping your head held high because you've been through so much shit. You never let them see you sweat. Yeah, celebrating wins, peaceful. And so in your mind, you keeping your energy grounded. You celebrate yourself. You allow yourself to be childlike and have a lot of fun. And it's almost like somebody trying to tell you something that's supposed to rattle you on Tuesday, but it does not. And then they look at you like, oh, you just arrogant. But they was lying, so what fucking difference do it make? Or somebody try to spread some rumors about you and you kept your head held high and they like, damn, Scorpio still arrogant? Well, the shit ain't true, so why should Scorpio be bothered? That's a dumb problem on Tuesday, Scorpio. On Wednesday, Scorpio, someone is going through some emotional pain. It might involve a Taurus, a Gemini, or a Leo. But there are some changes here. Somebody is heartbroken. They could actually be crying, okay, because of an ending. I have Sagittarius, Leo, and Sag. Yeah, well, I said Sag already. Here. Somebody is in emotional pain. You might end something with them. You might feel like it's a dead end. It's just over. Yeah, because you like, what's the fucking point? What purpose? Like, after discovering some clarity, some truth of the situation. I feel like, because you did so much spiritual work on yourself, you know when something should be pursued, and you know when something should not be pursued. What is this clarity Scorpio receives on Wednesday, please and thank you? I feel like it's something here you don't wish to be bothered with. Well, because this person is in so much pain, what they're going to tell you is you are their person, epic comeback. They going to do better. It's like they feel like they going to bounce back stronger. after this setback and being hurt on Wednesday. They feel like nothing gonna hold them down. This could involve another Scorpio, a Capricorn, an Aries. I feel like you selling above all this bullshit was selling above the drama. Tell me about this epic comeback. Or maybe somebody hurt you and now maybe on Wednesday there is a person that had hurt you and you no longer with them. And I feel like you found your purpose and now somebody sees that you just had this glow up or something. Tell me about this epic comeback for Scorpio on Wednesday. Somebody coming back. They feel like it ain't over. Could be involving another Scorpio. They're like, this shit ain't over. And I'm going to be better than I was before. Maybe this is you bouncing back better than before. Scorpio, I feel like you could have held back on reconciling, or you might hold back on reconciling or making a decision because you feel like something is not working. But it don't look like somebody giving up, or maybe you're not giving up. Tell me about death in reverse, please, and thank you. Tell me about death. Sticks and stones. It was some shit said here. It was some shit said here. I hope ain't nobody being physically abused. Somebody coming back because they want to argue with you, fight with you. They might want to use their hands. This person got anger issues. They not going to back down. But you want to check that energy quick with vibe check. You feel like you talking all this shit with lip service, but if I accept you back, it'll calm that ass right down with peace offering. Okay, whatever. That's seem mundane. On Thursday, Scorpio, you have this rich guy or rich female, okay? But I think it's a rich girl card in here too. And that's number 13. So it looked like it's involving a Scorpio, a Aries, or a Gemini, or a Cancer. But there's a rich guy here pointing at their money. I'm noticing that this money has to be saved, built over time. Okay, somebody's looking into their finances. Okay, misfit. Somebody feel like either they're not giving you enough. They're not, or they can't provide you enough. Somebody feel like they don't have enough resources to provide something for you. I have Scorpio and Virgo here along with Sagittarius. But there is a level up because it is going from 13 to 14 there. I feel like there will be a conversation. There's an opportunity that's being offered to you. You might feel like it's too good to be true, or something making you feel like something off here with alien. This is foreign to you. So on Thursday, there's some offer being made to you, but it might involve a foreigner, but it feels foreign to you. You might leave this behind because you feel like it don't match you with Jupiter. Because you're attracting expansion, growth on Thursday. Luck is on your side. You pursuing what it is you're passionate about. There is a new opportunity here filled with fortune. And I feel like somebody offering you something and you like, you mean me? You feel like this got to be a mistake or something, but somebody coming to do this on Thursday. What is this Jupiter energy on Thursday, please and thank you? This might be somebody making false promises to you. So they telling you they gonna do something, but they don't really have any intentions on keeping this promise. This is somebody that disappoints you, and they might break your trust. It could be involving a manipulative ex. Some of you dealing with Aquarius with the rising star. This somebody that put you on an emotional roller coaster. I feel like Scorpio, you getting recognized and you getting praised for your hard work. And it's an old flame trying to stir up some shit, or somebody from your past trying to stir up some shit because you quickly gaining some success. And I feel like this, whoever this is on Thursday, your connection was filled with a lot of highs and lows. With espionage, this person has been watching you, trying to figure out how they could come back and repeat some toxic cycle with you. This is somebody that only believed or told people their side of the story. Okay, yeah, they were playing a victim of some sort, and I feel like they tried to crush your hopes and dreams. And by involving yourself with this person, there will be a storm brewing because they want something out of you with cashing in. Okay, well, so this person is disingenuous on Thursday. What is this false promise? Because somebody like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, and they don't intend on doing it. It might involve a Aries or a Taurus. So they trying to control the narrative. This person actually wants to disappoint you. And I feel like you just remaining composed throughout it all. They want to disappoint you. Like this somebody that's holding on to the past. Remember that grudge holder card? They resent you. Yeah, so they lying. They just trying to get your attention to reject you all over again. But they recognize since y'all been separated, you get a lot of attention. This person was tried to cause you some delusions. They were unfair to you. Whoever this is, they were unfair to you, and they tried to make you think it was all in your mind. And I feel like there was some rejection experience here. It might involve a Libra. But this person holding on to some grudge or some resentment on Thursday. Can you tell me about this energy of holding this grudge with the Emperor on Thursday and why this false promise is here? Because they see you have this financial freedom, Scorpio. You might be the rich guy because it's like you gaining control over your finances. You're living comfortably without having to worry about anything. And somebody think that they can always come around with open 24/7. And I feel like this is somebody that has a very strong personality. And I feel like you going to face their ass because you know they lying with make-believe. I feel like you're going to be real strong and confident, radiating confidence when you face this person. I feel like there's some blessings dropping in your lap that you did not expect, and somebody is really going through a public meltdown. Now, when this person come back, they going to fuck around and find out. Okay, but they going to send you a private message. They going to send you a private message. So it might be a DM, a text, or some chat or something, and they gonna come in and they like I don't know what they're trying to convince you of, but they don't intend on doing it. And the only reason they doing it is because they looking at you as having financial freedom and being some rich guy. So can you tell me more about this Five of Cups tell me more about this false promises. Why is this false promises here? So, I ain't gonna tell you Squad and Fake Facade came out. This is a bunch of fucking people. This is a bunch of people, Scorpio. Remember, didn't I do a read and say Scorpio, the vultures are swarming? There's a bunch of people that's trying to pretend they damn with you. And they not. Scorpio, you gonna shock all these people. You gonna give to yourself or buy yourself flowers. I feel like you see these motherfuckers coming a mile away with scrutinizing. And I feel like school is out. You done learned all the lessons you need to learn from whoever this this person is. This person left you feeling alone, or this group did. And I feel like they lying to their motherfucking self if they think you gonna sacrifice yourself again. I feel like with too cut and dry, you like it's just too easy to let this go because I'm exploring new ventures, bitch. Okay, Scorpio. That's why this loyalty here, you evaluating who you give your time, energy, effort, and loyalty to. Your resources. Well, Scorpio, on Friday, you have death magic. This is you. This is you. Back off. Back off. I feel like you're a very wise soul, Scorpio. I feel like you are not letting people know what you think. I feel like you keeping them at arm's length, Scorpio. And I know this is your ass. I feel like you moved into some sort of stability. Everything working out in your favor with schmoozing. This is people trying to kiss your ass with schmoozing. Thank you, Deborah Davis. I think this is people trying to kiss your ass, okay? And they coming in and scheming, and shit, and you like back off the fuck out of here with death magic. You ain't going for that shit. I feel like with these answers, Scorpio, you know everything it is you need to know on Friday about these kissing ass motherfuckers. It can involve a Virgo, a Cancer, a Taurus, a Gemini, a Leo, or a Capricorn. And I feel like you already know how you gonna deal with whatever this is on Friday. I feel like you have clarity. If there was some issue you was facing, you gonna resolve this. And I feel like whoever this coming in, Scorpio, trying to benefit off of you, you going tell them what the hell they need to know with spring, with timing card. Because I feel like this somebody that bided their time. This is somebody that bided their time, and you want to know why you want to work with me now. Why you want to grow with me now? Back off, boo. What's this could have, because it's still springtime. I feel like this happening right now. Tell me about these answers in this spring. What's going on with these schmoozing people? Fake checks. This is a scammer. They're opportunists. They could have hired somebody to do you dirty or do something to you with murder for hire. This is somebody that's going to find out something about some kids or trying to tell you the parent of their child or some shit. They coming out of nowhere doing this, blindsiding you. Somebody coming out of nowhere on Friday it's like somebody put them up to this. This is harmful intentions, but you ain't having it with death magic. Somebody might even wish you dead. But they gonna find out you still standing. That you know who you are, what you going to accept, what you not going to accept. Whoever this is, they going through a lot of financial trouble, Scorpio, on Friday. They going through a lot of financial struggle. And they being fake. And you see through this because they kissing your ass, schmoozing, trying to get something out of you and shit. And Friday is normally people payday and shit. We gonna have to clarify several of these shits. What is this fake check? So it's like this a scammer or something. They got some bad intentions. To rob you, 10 of Pentacles in reverse, take from you. They got a nerve to be pushy, demanding. And I don't like that Queen of Wands with that double. Aries, Capricorn, King of Wands. It's like this person gonna come in all confident and shit, being real pushy and demanding, trying to make you fall for the bullshit, trying to control you some kind of way. What is this finding out you're the parent or not the parent. This coming out of nowhere. This going to piss you off. Whatever this is, it's just a betrayal. Something's real draining here. I mean, you could have paid, I don't know who this for. Some of y'all been paying child support to a kid that wasn't even fucking yours, okay? And you realize you was paying that shit for nothing. You was scammed. And some of y'all gonna be like, I ain't doing that shit no more. For some of y'all, somebody coming back after they don't have any more resources could be your damn child and they did some dirt to you. Can you tell me about this murder for hire? Because somebody is putting somebody up to doing a dirty work. This could be a spousal revenge or some sort of scandal. What the hell is this? Could be a Libra. Justice in reverse. This somebody that's they gonna hire somebody else. It's about money though. Or you used to date them and they want revenge. Cause they going through a lot of shit. And you shutting them down. I feel like you figure out after weighing the situation up that somebody's manipulative and a liar, and you decide to let them go. So on Friday, they pissed off, but you just like don't want to be seen, bothered by this person. You could have divorced this person or be going through a divorce or some ending with this person, but you like, no. What is this justice in reverse? Because this is like, this not working out for this person. They're kind of devastated. They can't believe this, Scorpio. You sabotage at work. So somebody could be trying to sabotage you at work deliberately. They doing some indirect actions to try to undermine your career or your reputation. They trying to create some obstacle. But I feel like this is like with toilet plunger, this is some unnecessary crap. You gonna get through this and you gonna be like, bye. You gonna leave somebody stuck right where the fuck they at. Can you tell me about this Ten of Swords? What is this Ten of Swords? Because there's an ending, a painful one. Sniper bullet. I hope ain't nobody. I just heard the Puffy case, y'all. I did. All right, so this is a side note. So I just heard on the Puffy case that so fucking stupid. I just heard that whatever's happening in the Puffy case is kind of unfair. As somebody putting some of them witnesses up to come to court to testify and lie. And basically, it's somebody who got assassinated. I don't know who this is. Somebody he know about that he got something done to, or he knows about somebody doing something for somebody, but they got paid for this. But the reason a person coming to testify against Puffy right now, because whatever check he gave them, he stopped payment on it. Why the fuck I just heard that? I don't know. Cultural appropriation. But I feel like Scorpio, somebody is using some symbols, trying to steal something from you. It's like you feel connected to the stars, the universe. Somebody trying to undermine you because they threatened by you. So listen, on Friday, if somebody coming in trying to sabotage your work or come at you, it's because they feel threatened by you. They trying to make it seem like you inauthentic, or they're trying to make it seem like you did something. But with death, right, it's like they end you. But somehow you put a stop to the bullshit. And that's why there's loyalty here. What is this sabotage at work? Let's see what the fuck this is. Oh, well, you're going to see past this with looking beyond obstacles. You are. You're going to use this as an opportunity period. You is. Like, because you're going to keep thinking, like, you're going to have this forward thinking attitude. You don't even care about this. I feel like you see it and, oh, well, you know, I feel like with somebody expect you to spin out of control, but with doubts here, I feel like no, it's not going to happen. You're not going to spin out of control. You're laser focused, like you're grounded. What is a sniper bullet? Because I feel like you minding your own business and somebody puts your name in their mouth trying to be shady and shit. Love magnet. Because you radiating love, you looking good, you feeling good. So somebody want to bring you down a peg or two. It could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or another Scorpio. Somebody gonna be like, yeah, Scorpio got into that all fast and shit. But it's like they trying to cause you some sort of setback. But this is somebody who don't understand how the spirit realm work with it says faithless. They don't understand how the universe works. I feel like whoever this is, they're very self-conscious, they're insecure, and they see you as the divine feminine Scorpio, and they see that you have all these fruitful things coming in. And this person is basically building a set of karma for themselves by fucking with you with metamorphosis. This energy is going to be transmuted back onto them. It's like you bend in time, Scorpio. This is somebody who is sad and single. So if that help you. On Saturday, Scorpio, you have this no access energy blocked. Now, some of you are dealing with an Pisces, a Sagittarius, but I feel like, or it could be another Scorpio with 2 9s, but I feel like if you feel as though something was blocked, if something was hidden from you, you're almost at the end of the cycle with 2 9s appearing. I feel like your emotions have shut down. I feel like also somebody doesn't want you to know something about them, because this gentleman is naked, so somebody don't want to be vulnerable or something. With collaboration, maybe they don't want to talk about this. Maybe they don't want to change the way they do things. I have a Gemini, a Leo, and a Scorpio. I feel like it's crucial that y'all work this out and talk, but somebody doesn't want to talk. Okay, with trial and error and thoughts. Somebody be careful, because I don't know if somebody trying to put you in your head by ignoring you. Somebody might be trying to cause you to overthink, worry. Maybe you might experience some sort of fear. I feel like somebody here is unwilling to try new things, willing to negotiate, compromise. They just shut off, shut down. Why is this feeling trapped here on Saturday? Backseat lover, taboo attraction. It's like somebody, you might fear that somebody don't see you for who you are. No, with this taboo attraction, somebody attracted to somebody that they not supposed to be fooling with here, and they being put on a back burner. You might find some evidence of this with stains. Somebody might be getting baby trapped. It might be some issue that was going on already with unresolved drama. Whoever this person is, they're not in alignment. There's a lot of rumors and shit going on. And I feel like with boundless energy and selling above the drama, this don't have nothing to do to fuck with you. So why do you need to know about it? Somebody trying to shut somebody down on Saturday. I don't know what this is. Like, this shit ain't right. What the fuck is you doing? What is this taboo attraction on Saturday? Page of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Somebody coming to make you an offer. You could have grew up with them. Like, it's like, I don't know if it's a Sagittarius or Pisces. What the fuck this is. But it just, somebody want to knock boots with you and they not supposed to be doing this for whatever reason. Something about backseat lover. Because somebody feel like they not appreciated. They on the sideline. They're afterthought. Three of Swords. Well, that's going to get resolved. That's going to get healed. But I do feel like somebody is trying to make you feel bad. It might be an Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or Leo. I feel like, so somebody's unhappy. They wanted to make something happen with you, but you're rejecting them. You're rejecting them. You like, I don't want no parts of this shit. Can you tell me about this taboo person making Scorpio this offer? It make you want to throw up with barf bags. Air sickness, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. It make you feel, it's going to make you feel nauseous. It might even make you upset. You could have been beefing with this person for a long time. Can you tell me about this backseat lover with the Three of Swords in reverse? Because it's something about somebody being put on the back burner, but that's being healed. Inner peace. I feel like something getting resolved because you have tranquility and harmony within. Like, it is what it is, it ain't what it ain't. With the distant star, you already know that things are awaiting you in the future that's going to bring you happiness, that's going to bring you healing. Some of y'all dealing with a lazy lover. They might be faking sick and shit just to keep you out, This might be the straw that broke the candle back with burnt bridges. This is somebody that has double standards. They want you to move when they want you to move, but when you want them to move, they don't. Some of y'all might find out somebody with office, romance, social media shade, and backstage drama. I feel like there's somebody at work that you had a romantic connection with, or somebody at work that desires you. Because they can't have you, they trying to cause you some problems. Well, what the fuck is this? This is just bullshit. Can you tell me about this blocked energy? Tell me about this block. Romantic sabotage. This person, if they doing this to you, they might sabotage this connection for good. Because they have some unresolved personal issues or some fear of intimacy. Or it could be somebody else involved here. Somebody gonna be flirting with danger here. By doing this, you know, you might give this person a lot of attention or resources with giving it all you got and the price of fame. And they might be playing hard to get to some shit. Or you doing this. Can you tell me about this taboo attraction and them offering something to Scorpio that's making Scorpios want to throw the fuck up? I feel like with open the calls of communication, you unsuspecting. It might involve a Taurus. And you going accept this communication. You willing to talk to them, but you gonna speak your truth. You gonna let whoever this is know. Hell to the fucking no. Rest in peace. That's be the last time you talk to their ass. Can you tell me about this block with this romantic sabotage? Because somebody either got a third party, or they fear intimacy, or they got some they have some personal issues. This person is intuitively closed off. Like they don't listen to their intuition. They not good with context clues and shit. And with vacant space, one step too much. I feel like that's what's gonna cause you to abandon them. If it leave you feeling empty, you gonna leave them feeling empty. You might feel like this person a busybody. They always got some other shit going on where they can't keep focused. They might be having flings, or you might be having flings because some of y'all bringing Cexxi back. I feel like you gonna cut ties to the past that don't show this. All right, with Scorpio on Sunday, you had this divinity. I feel like this is divine intervention, something because you're innocent. I don't know why I heard you're innocent, but I feel like your angels, your spirit team are divinely guiding you, allowing you to see truth and clarity. You're really strong at this. This might involve a Taurus, a Sagittarius, or an Aquarius. And I feel like you're making some sort of decision and camouflage, and whatever decision you making over time, you're not going to show people. You're going to hide it because you're going to make somebody wait because something is not, it's not the right time. Some of y'all dealing with a Scorpio, a Taurus, or a Capricorn. Like somebody is 10 steps behind you with 92 and 82. So it's not the right time. They got to level up or put in some more work or some shit. Yeah, for happiness and dream with messages. Some of y'all will make somebody wait 10 days before they hear from you again. I feel like you happy about life. You just don't want this person to know what you working on. But you listening to your spirit team. So you might have to ignore somebody, or you might ignore somebody for 10 days so that in the future they learn this lesson and y'all have a smoother ride or something. I feel like it's going to come to you in your dream or some divine message that you get that like, yo, Scorpio, this is how you can be happy. Can you tell me about this dream, these messages? Yeah, late apology. I'm sorry. Because it feel like that. It's too late. Somebody waited 10 days to apologize for some shit, to ask for forgiveness. It's an insincere apology, like the damage already been done, and you want to tell them kick rocks, and somebody gonna catch fucking feelings. But you know they trying to manipulate you with subtle manipulation on the low. What are they apologizing to Scorpio for, please and thank you? What are they apologizing? For being distant, for not responding. They gonna do this on Sunday. It was some online communication, text or something. They didn't respond. And I feel like the way you gonna fix it is to end it all. Let it fall. You gonna let it fall. And this person gonna become curious, like why you not accepting them? Why you not responding? They gonna rush in and try to give you something to work it out. Or they gonna try to figure out how to do this. But due to the manipulation, after you search your emotions, your intuition gonna tell you they was lying, they was manipulative. You're gonna let it go. You're gonna let it go. What is this world? No, can you tell me what this late apology? Why the late apology? Because Scorpio, you gonna say it's too late. Why the late apology? Shuffle. Because they wanted to throw you off. So over time, hoping you missed them or something, they wanted to throw you off. They wanted to keep things fresh this way. This person was evasive. They do this to confuse other people. It's real underhanded. But it's waning interest. It's going to make you lose interest. Yeah, it's tiring you out. You don't got time for these games with burnout blues. So I feel like you're going to stop giving whoever this is attention. What is this shuffle energy? Because this person being real covert. What is this shuffle energy on Sunday? Sharing resources. So basically, either they was giving somebody else time, energy, effort, something like that. That's why they made you wait. Or they could have been trying to get their money right. I feel like this person with illusion and confusion and feeling alone gonna lie why they left you alone. You won't feel like they sacrificed you. Alright. Hold up. Let's get some fortune cookies. I'm gonna give you some advice for each day. Spirit, can you give me messages to give Scorpio the best advice for their highest good for each day of this week, please and thank you? Can you give me accurate, clear, and concise messages for Scorpio in relation to advice for each day this week for Scorpio's highest good, please and thank you? Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. What advice do you have for Scorpio on Monday? Now, Monday is this unexpected blessing coming into you. Communication. So there's something here with communication on Monday. It's a reunion. It could bring love or rekindling of a friendship. It's a lucky one is likely. Okay, and I feel like you could have misjudged a friend, Scorpio. Reflection and sunshine. In the past, something was illuminated about this person that caused a lot of ups and downs or twists and turns in your connection. What advice do you have for Scorpio on Tuesday? Because somebody is spreading a lie about you. It's a false narrative, but you keeping your head held high. You being viewed as arrogant, but really it's you been through a lot and you know better. So what advice you have for Scorpio on Tuesday? On Tuesday, Spirit wants you to know this is jealousy. This is jealousy. And basically, it's like watch who you trust with your personal secrets. And plans. Spend time outdoors with nature to reconnect and replenish. Okay? I feel like you're going to have to assert yourself. I feel like you need to put you first with care required. Okay? Because somebody here think, you going to keep, it's like they think you're going to keep being loyal to them, committed to them. And for some of you, I feel like there's a romantic connection here that you're going to be planning something with, and this person is not giving up on you. On Wednesday, Scorpio, that's the energy of somebody being in a lot of pain because it looked like you ended something with them. And it's like you going to see this person fighting stronger than ever with this connection. This person want to fight for this connection. They may become real defensive. They may have anger issues. They might not back down. What advice do you have for Scorpio on Wednesday, please and thank you? We taking with Flip. On Wednesday, you have the vices, personal riches. And it says small successes are likely now and bigger ones are on the way. Finances could improve dramatically, but avoid get rich quick schemes. So Scorpio, I feel like somebody is coming back to fight for the connection, and they trying to convince you like it's gonna get better over time. But if they telling you they gonna make an immediate change, they are lying. Okay, I feel like there's gonna be a positive work outcome or whatever this is. It's gonna be a major life change, but there will be ups and downs. But when it comes to the health, I feel like your intuition is gonna tell you a lot if you should indulge with this energy or no. Now on Scorpio on Thursday, I feel like there's this group of people, they real fake. They act like they happy for you. They fake cheering you on because you come into some type of money, some financial freedom, and they not this squad, they not really for you. Tell me about the squad. What advice do you have for Scorpio for Thursday, please and thank you? On Thursday, Scorpio, I feel like you're gonna reinvent yourself. Okay, what I really love about this with false promises, I feel like this is actually you now that I'm looking at this. I feel like these were people you were once doing things for. I feel like these are people you were the ones rolled for. But I feel like it's a new day with reinvent yourself. And the card reads a transformation, Scorpio. A transformation is taking place, enjoying a new lease on life. Because I feel like you are no longer loyal. You see things for exactly who you see things and people for exactly who they are. And now that I heard the jig is up, you reneging. You like, no, well, that's when I thought you was for me. Because you got all this money coming in and you see these vultures. Okay, I feel like you're gonna change your friendship group based off of some experiences you had in the past with what was that? With reflection. Scorpio on Friday, okay? I feel like somebody trying to scam you. Somebody could be lying about you, you the parent of their child. I don't know what the hell this is. Or some of y'all might lie to told somebody they the parent of your child. I don't know. Or maybe somebody just sabotaging you at work. But whatever this is with death magic, I don't know if they want you dead, but it seemed like you're going to put a halt to this because somebody is unfair to you, Scorpio. And I feel like they catching you off guard with something on Friday. What advice do you have for Scorpio for Friday, please and thank you? On Friday, you have manifestation. So I feel like somebody is trying to manipulate you. It says a bountiful time awaits you. Your wishes can manifest right before your eyes. And I feel like no, fuck no, cause I feel like somebody coming towards you, and it's a promise here about some opportunity, but it's gonna bring some difficult times, Scorpio. And I feel like you need to be very careful with this energy on Friday and speak your truth, okay? Cause they trying to get you to commit to something for the future. Now on Saturday, Scorpio, I feel like there's a person that you can't get a hold of. I do. I feel like there's a person you can't get a hold of. You might feel like they put you on the back burner, but you don't give a damn. You don't give a damn. And then you got this other energy. They trying to come on to you, but this shit is taboo and it's making you sick to your stomach. What advice do you have for Scorpio for Saturday, please and thank you? But you in peace. Perseverance. I feel like you just gonna keep on pushing and just ignore whatever all this shit is. It says you may feel like you are getting nowhere, but there are wonderful changes ahead, so don't give up. And I feel like with these twists and turns, in health and sexuality, I feel like somebody up and down. Somebody up and down, and they don't like they not consistent. It's somebody here that's not consistent. And I just feel like, you don't want to give up, or they're not going to give up. But I feel like, see, you got some of y'all gaining property, love, success, a commitment, and this shit ain't even gonna matter in the grand scheme of things. So on Sunday, Scorpio, somebody coming in with this late ass apology. They gonna tell you, I'm sorry I ain't get right back to you. I'm sorry I ain't, it's something else. I'm sorry about not responding to you. But that's because they moving a lot of shit around, doing a lot of things. And I feel like you closing this out, you don't give a damn. You feel like motherfucker or bitch, it's too late. So what advice do you have to Scorpio for Sunday? Oh, okay. Yeah, this somebody with sunshine and reflection. You used to be happy with this person. I feel like with society and burnout, if you dating this person, they tiring you out. If when you know it's something this person does publicly or when they're out in public, it just burns you the fuck out. And I feel like you need to go in nature to ground yourself. Scorpio, I feel like there is a surprise coming in about some tough and trying times. I feel like there's going to be a lot of planning with somebody that you love, with romance, and I feel like they need to declutter. Somebody needs to declutter, clean up a situation in order for the love life to prosper. Otherwise, there's going to be a lot of twists and turns in the health of this connection. But it does look like your intuition might be telling you that, you know, I don't know, maybe you might decide to sleep with them again with intuition, sexuality, and opportunity. So, Scorpio, this is your reading for the week, 7 whole days. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, Scorpio, if you would like to be notified the next time I go live and upload a video. Thank you, Deborah, for the subscription. Kev said they don't have a sexy like we do. Oh, thank you, Kev. Absolutely, Queen, the Queenie, exactly. We alchemize. Rob said he a Jedi and a Sith. Ah, you better talk your shit, Rob. The Queenie said she already changed her friends. You are correct, Rob. The light attracts darkness like a moth to a flame. Olive said nature is her second home. You're welcome, Connie. Rob talking about some cooking is the way to his heart, especially after you smoke. I guess so. You got the damn munchies. Connie, that's the way to stay grounded. You said you're doing mirror, shadow, and self reflection daily. Rob, I can't believe no woman in Detroit don't cook. Kev said his Gemini is a chef. She got it. Damn, Rob. You finding a woman all the way in Ohio and you from Detroit? Hey, Emmy. You know what, Rob? Low vibrational Scorpios are very deranged. Like, we don't call a thing a thing. Low vibrational Scorpios, I think, is worse than any other zodiac sign. Because, listen, what people don't understand about low vibrational Scorpios, they're still powerful. Scorpios, the number one adjective, if you ask any, like, you could Google this, the most powerful zodiac is a Scorpio. It is tons of videos on this. So the reason the low vibrational Scorpio is the most dangerous and deranged because they're very powerful at that bullshit. When they come to destroy something, they come to destroy it. That bust your windows out your car, set your house on fire, all kind of crazy shit when they derange. Stalk you, beat up your new boo, pew pew your new boo. I mean, just look at Puffy. Shit wasn't beneath him. And when Honey Girl thought she was leaving that hotel room with that bag of money, you saw how that went down, right? Yeah, I don't know, because some people be like, I'm afraid to get caught, or they try to do it covertly. A Scorpio don't give a damn. He knew them damn cameras was in that hallway. He knew his parties was being filmed. He knew he had all them damn baby oil when them feds went in there too. He ain't give a damn. When a Scorpio is low vibrational and deranged, they don't care what cameras watching, none of that. It's like everybody gonna get some. And don't get in the way, because you are subject to get some too. So yeah, like, I think I agree. Low vibrational Scorpios are the worst. Yeah, I'm good off of Cancers too. I don't play with them. They be too they not consistent. And Geminis just be lying. Geminis is in the moment people. They get to talking to their other twin and they doing some other shit. Two Scorpios together do not equal jail or death, Rob. I'm with a Scorpio. And we have a very healthy connection. Jail or death. Now listen, if it's low vibrational, you right, Rob. Hold up, I stand corrected. You right. It can go left. But I think because we in our 50s, it's a little different. Rob said only fire signs for him. Rob, do you have a air Venus or air Mars or something? All right, y'all. I'm gonna go. I love y'all. Connie said she don't know, she don't like how to read and is portraying her ops. They getting real deep with their hate. Well, I think that's why this the governing energy. Cause you be surprised to the lengths a person to go through to make a Scorpio experience downfall. And a lot of times people get mad at Scorpios because once we in something, ain't no coming back. And it's only then they realize what they had. But the Scorpio, once it's over, it's over. People used to Scorpios keep trying to work it out, trying to figure it out, just trying to be compassionate, nurturing, caring, finding out what's wrong. Once all that energy stopped, it's like a cold turkey. It's like a heroin fitting on meth addict trying to get their next fix, but it's no more drugs left. Because when a Scorpio cold detached, we cold detached. I love y'all. Peace.
Yeah, it depends on who the card chooses, leaving emotional bruises, yeah, and when the truth comes out, I know these suckers are clueless, so better watch your mouth because she really do this, and no need to speak because she know what the news